I'm tired. Oh, man. All right. Part 2. Yo, guys. Fears. Audience. Fears. Guess what? The internet crapped out. That's right. Fears' internet, that flowing internet crapped out. And I just realized that it had crapped out probably only like 20 minutes ago. It took me 10 minutes to get my internet back flowing. It is pouring out there. Pouring, raining, thundering, lightning, all that good stuff. Anyway, let me open up the chat. So I've been talking for the last 25 minutes, and you guys didn't hear any of it. So yeah, awesome. Cheers for that. Cheers for that. Anyway. 10 minutes to get my... I'm back. Thank you for the like. I appreciate that. So, well, I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. I did not want to leave you guys hanging. And I was like, well, I don't want them thinking that I just, like, got mad or something and just turned off the live. Because I didn't get mad. I didn't turn off the live. And I don't know what happened. I called my internet provider. They were like, oh, there was an outage in your area, but they said now it's back to normal. And I was like, well, we were only out of internet for about 10, 15 minutes, somewhere around there. So I was like, okay, that's not that bad. So yeah. Yakov said, I was wondering what happened. Me too, Yakov. Apparently because of the thunder and the rain and the lightning. I mean, it is chucking it out there. It's bad. It's a bad storm. So I had to call my internet provider, and they're like, oh, it's not just you. It went out for about 10, 15 minutes in your whole area. I went, really? And then they were like, oh, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. So I just wanted to tell everybody. I need to plug in my phone real quick. I need to charge it. But I just wanted to tell everybody it was nothing that you guys did. It was nothing that I did. I didn't get mad. I enjoyed the show. I had to go anyway. I mean, I'll probably do a little like 10, 15-minute stream for you guys. But yeah. I thought some ninjas broke in and took you. Oh, man. That's pretty funny, Yakov. That was pretty funny. I'll give you that. That was pretty funny. It was pretty good. And you know what, guys? Listen. Yakov, I want to say something to you. I don't understand. Well, I kind of do. But let me just... Yakov, I'm glad that we're friends now. I really am. You're a good guy. It seems like you've took a 360-degree turn. But can I ask you something? Why did you put me through so much hell over the last, 6-7 years? I mean, do you think I really deserved all that shit, back in the day? And why now? Why the big change? I mean, I'm glad that we're friends. I never thought I would see the day where me and Yakovich would be getting along and being friends. But I'm just curious. Because I never thought I was that bad back in the day. I never thought I deserved all that, I'm just curious. I was just wondering. Anyway, let me charge my phone real quick. I got work later on tonight. Why don't we save that for the interview? Well, I mean, I don't really want to bring that up in the interview. I really don't. I really don't. Can't we just talk about it now? I'm just curious. Because whenever me and you do an interview, I'm going to make it super professional, Just like how all my other interviews are. And I want the professional interview to be really good. I'm going to ask you about your music, and your Spotify, and I'm going to keep it super professional. So, but yeah, I just wanted your thoughts on it, you know. So yeah, yo, Rezi, what's up? Good to see you. Good to see you. Well, Rezi, I'm doing a part 2 because I was chilling with the fans. I was talking to everybody, and my internet crapped out, and I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. So anyway, Rezi, how are you and Sega doing? I haven't asked about you and Sega in a while. In a while. So yeah. Yakov said, I guess I used to think the reactions you gave were funny, and I didn't think about how it affected you. I mean, it affected me a lot. A lot, you know. I mean, you said some pretty fucked up shit, Yakov, back in the day. I'm just saying. But you told me a lot of it, you were really angry because you were always, like, drunk and stuff. And you said, like, you would go on a drunken, like, rage and all sorts of crazy shit. So I guess half of it was the reactions I gave, and then whenever you were in drunken rages. Well, thank God you're better. Yeah. But anyway, Rezi, how are you and Sega doing? I have not, like, talked to Sega in a good long minute. What's Sega been up to? You know. So anyway, I'm gonna tell Visions that I'm live again. But yeah, I can't even remember what we were talking about. And the internet, it took about 10-15 minutes to, like, get going again. And when I called my internet provider, they were like, well, it's on, it's off, it's on, it's off. I was like, well, what is it? I'm like, is it on? They said, oh, it keeps just jumping back and forth, back and forth. And then then the lady called me back and said, oh, like, it's out. It should take about, 10, 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes to get it back, rolling again. And I was like, okay. I'm like, it's not a big deal. I'm like, I was just curious why it just crapped out, like out of nowhere. But anyway, let me write Visions and let him know that, because Visions wrote me and said, your shit died, Fears, and then I wrote, LOL, I know it crapped out. So yeah, yo, I am live again if you want to hang out some more, buddy. Anyway, well, yeah. Yakov says, yeah, I got reckless when I was drinking. Well, thank God you don't drink anymore, Yakov. Rezi says, we're good, Sega's good, but not my family. My grand uncle has cancer and is getting worse every day. Well, Rezi, you know what? I'm really sorry to hear about your uncle. But just like Yakov, I will definitely pray for your uncle. But I'm glad that you and Sega are doing good. So tell Sega that I said hi, because, man, I have not spoke to Sega in a good long minute. And you know what? I'm going to send him a message right now on Twitter, and because I would love to interview Sega again. I always have fun whenever me and Sega hang out and all that, but yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a long minute since I have talked to the Sega Camp Gamer. So I'm gonna be like, yo, Sega, what's up? How are you doing, buddy? Yeah. Now, Rezi, does he still like does he still like do his Twitch? Because I know Sega will upload a video on YouTube every once in a blue moon, but I know he's like kind of gave up on it, and so, but is he still like doing his Twitch casting? I'm just curious. So yeah. Sega interview part 69. Yeah, I don't know how many interviews we've done, Yakov, but I mean, there's been a lot of them. First, my cousin passed away. Now my great uncle isn't good. Listen, Rezi, I hear you. Cancer is crazy. I mean, it took my dad. So yeah. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to say that I'm sorry that the internet cut out and you guys missed some of the show. Yo, Visions says, hey, I know you. I know you too. Hey, Visions, I was telling everybody I'm really sorry that the internet crapped out. I had to call my service provider and I said, what's going on? I said, it's been out for like 25 minutes. And they said, oh, yeah. They said for about 15 to 20 minutes, they said because of the storm, the internet crapped out in your area. And they said it was a total like power outage. I said, yeah. I said, my internet, the lights went off for about 10 seconds. And then whenever the lights turned back on, so for about 10 seconds, Fears was in the dark. I went to my closet to grab a flashlight, and by the time I grabbed a flashlight, Visions, the lights came back on. I thought, okay, well now the internet will be back on, and I'll just do a part 2 and tell the fans, hey, sorry it crapped out. I went to go turn on the internet, or try to set up another stream, and the internet crapped out for a good 20 to 25 minutes. So then I called my cell phone provider, and they said, you just need to reboot your router and your monitor. I said, okay. I said, I know how to do that. So I rebooted the monitor, rebooted the router, all that stuff. And now we're back. So, but I tell you what, I was talking for a good 25 to 30 minutes telling you guys all about a bunch of stuff. And you guys didn't even hear any of that, you know? So I apologize. Yakov says, Visions! And then Vision says, Big Yak. Is he big? Well, I know you work out a lot now, Yakov, because you don't drink anymore, so you probably have bulked up a little bit, you know? So, yeah. Anyway, Rezi, I'm glad that you and Sega are doing good, because I haven't asked about Sega in quite a long time. You know? So I'm glad that you and Sega are still together. And I'm glad, you know, the big guy, Sega's doing good. I'm glad he's still doing his Twitch cast and stuff. I haven't had Sega on the show in a while. I haven't talked to him. I sent him a message just like 2 minutes ago on Twitter just to see how he was doing because I've been busy with stuff. I've been busy with work, and then I got sick for a little while, and then I've been on vacation and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. But anyway, I just wanted to say he's average size but has a big heart. That's true, Visions. Just like Fears has a big heart for all you guys, Yakov has totally made a 360-degree turn. All the way around. All the way around. Yeah, and now he has a big heart. I'll be honest, Visions. At first, I didn't think Yakov had a heart, you know. I thought his heart was black. Because Visions, before me and you became friends, buddy, Yakov was a relentless son of a bitch. He used to be the worst troll ever. And I'm sorry to say, at one time I was like, I cannot wait for Yakov to die. I just cannot wait for him to get the fuck out of my life. But I regret saying that now. I'm glad that me and Yakov, I can honestly say Yakov went from the good side to the dark side, back to the good side. But yeah, but no, I'm glad that we're friends now. I'm glad that we could work everything out. So yeah. But I'm telling you, Yakov gave me so much hell back in the day. It made me actually sick. It made me sick. Like, he made me sick. It was bad. It was bad. But I'm glad that we could put the past in the past. And I'm glad everything's back to normal. And I'm glad we're good. And you know what? That just shows you how mature Yakov is. You know, some people in the community, I've gave them multiple chances. Joey, for example, he will never grow the fuck up. He will always be like a thorn in Fears' side. Other people, I don't want to mention any names, but other people will always be immature and a big thorn in Fears' side. But I'm glad that, you know, Yakov actually grew the fuck up, you know, because I'm not really that worth it. Why troll Fears? You know, I mean, I'm not really that important. You know, so yeah. But no, anyway, I'm really sorry that the internet cut off. Literally, Visions, I kid you not, I was talking for like a good 25, 30 minutes, and then I checked, and I was like, "Am I still live?" And I checked, and I was like, "Oh, son of a bitch, I'm not live." You know. But I could have sworn that I was live. You know what I'm saying? Like, I clicked on it. I'm like, am I still live? Am I still live? And I was like, shit. I'm like, I've been talking for 30 minutes, and they didn't hear not one thing of that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But basically what I was talking, before it cut off, I was telling everybody about someone. I don't know who it was, Visions. I don't know if it was you or Yak or something. Someone said, like, I almost got thrown out of a bar or something like that. And then I said, I've never got thrown out of a bar. And then I said, don't worry, Visions, whenever I come to see you and hang out, I said, I promise we will not get thrown out of a bar, you know. And then I said, I almost got thrown out of a bar when I was in college. And I said, I stood up for my friend. My friend accidentally, and I was going through this whole spiel. And after I got done with the story, that's when I realized, oh shit, my internet is crapped out. And you guys didn't even hear the fucking story, you know what I'm saying? So I will retell it. I'll do a quick version of the story because I did a real in-depth version, and I don't want to go real in-depth. Basically, what happened is I almost got thrown out. Me and my friend almost got thrown out. I was in the bathroom, and as I was in the bathroom, I told my friend, hey, I said, order some beers, but I said, you bought beers last time. I said, you order them, I'll pay for them, because that's how me and my friends do it. One night, my friends will pay. That's how me and Sam have done it. That's how me and Randall do it. One night, Randall pays. The next night, I'll pay. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am, because then it's equal. Then, like, Randall's not always spending his money. I'm not always spending my money. So I said, just order some beers. I said, I'm going to use the restroom. I'll be right out. So I guess while I was in the restroom, I guess my friend, he was carrying the beers, and it was so crowded in the bar. I guess he brushed up against this, like, Joe college guy, like this total jock, like, douchebag. Like, hey, I can take a football and throw it 1,000 yards. Those type of fucking idiots. And he was like, hey, man, you bumped me. And the guy was like, my friend was like, oh, my bad, man. And he started a big ordeal, and his fucking girlfriend was there. And I think this guy just wanted to start some shit because his girlfriend was there. So I come out, and I was like, yo, I said, what's going on? And he's like, hey, man, your friend pushed me. And I was like, all right. I said, well, it's an accident. Who cares? And he's like, hey, he goes, you know, this ain't any of your business, so see your way out of it. And I was like, well, actually, it is my business. I'm like, I'm not going to allow you to talk to me like that or my friend. I said, especially when my friend did nothing. And then he was like, well, yeah, he did do something. He bumped me. I'm like, yeah, but he didn't intentionally mean to do it. So I'm like, what the hell is your deal? I'm like, and then I said, I could see you giving him shit if he deliberately did it. But I said, he didn't mean to do that. So I said, quit making fun of my friend. Quit giving him shit. And I said, you go about your business and we'll go about our business. And we were at the bar because I think it was like a month away from us like graduating film school. So me and my friend was like, hey, Fierce, we should totally go out and, you know, grab some beers. And I was like, yeah, I'm like, we should. So this guy was giving us a whole bunch of shit. And then the guy pushed me. And I was like, do not fucking put your hands on me. You know? And he was like, what are you going to do about it? I was like, well, I said, push me again. I said, we'll find out. You know, and I said, I'm not afraid of you. And he's like, I bet you'd be afraid if I got some of my buddies. I'm like, bring them on, asshole. I'm like, I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of anyone, you know. And I said, you're not going to talk to me like that. I said, you're not going to push me and my friend. I said, my friend did nothing. I said, and my friend even apologized to Visions for accidentally bumping into the guy. So this guy was giving us a whole bunch of shit. Then all of a sudden the manager comes up and says, excuse me, there'll be no fighting in my bar. And then the big jock guy was like, okay, that's fine. He goes, we can take it outside. And I was like, okay. I'm like, let's do that. And so we walked outside, and this guy was the biggest chicken shit ever. So I said, I'm waiting. I said, go ahead. I said, what are you going to do? I said, we're outside. I said, let's go. And then I guess like his girlfriend didn't want a big ordeal, or like she didn't want him going to jail. And I said, come on. I said, do something. I said, what? I said, you wanted to fight? I said, come on, let's go. Come on. And I said, I'm waiting, you know, because I don't throw the first punch, you know, because my dad said never start a fight. He goes, wait till that guy hits you and then just lay their ass out. I've never started a fight ever in my life. I said, I'm waiting. I said, you're not doing anything. Come on. I said, if we're going to fight, let's do it, you know. I said, come on. Then all of a sudden, like, his little girlfriend runs out, and she about looked half a fucking hilarious, you know. And she's like, no, you know, like, let's just go. Like, they're not worth it. And I said, you probably should listen to your girlfriend. Hey, don't make fun of my girlfriend. I said, hey, buddy, I didn't even make fun of your girlfriend. I just said you should probably listen to your girlfriend and leave us the hell alone. And then he's like, man, you guys aren't worth it. I said, so you're a chicken shit. And he's like, no, I'm not a chicken shit. I'm going to be mature. I'm going to walk away, man. I'm like, you fucking started it. You started it by giving my friend some shit, you know? And then he was like, yeah, whatever. He goes, you're so lucky that my girlfriend stepped in. I would have kicked your ass. And I was like, I'm waiting. I said, let's go. I said, you want to throw down? Let's throw down, you know? And so he walked, but man, whatever. I'm leaving. And I was like, okay, then get the fuck out of here, you know? And so I almost got kicked out of the bar. So I walked back in and I looked at my friend. I was like, well, that was fucking hilarious. I'm like, that guy was all talk. And then the manager said, well, I'm glad you guys took it outside. He goes, did you guys fight? I said, no. I said the idiot, like, backed down and his girlfriend, like, came to his rescue and was like, oh, we shouldn't fight. And he goes, well, yeah. He goes, you guys would probably get arrested. I said, I don't care. I said, if he's going to start some shit with me and my friend, I was like, that's bullshit. And then he's like, well, he goes, like, I almost threw all three of your asses out. I said, why would you throw me and my friend out of the bar? I said, when that guy started it. And then the manager was like, well, I don't care who the fuck started it. And I was like, all right, well, fair enough. I said, we weren't looking for trouble. I said, we weren't looking for trouble at all. I said, that guy started it. He goes, oh, I know he started it. And he goes, but you kind of escalated it. I said, well, I wouldn't say I escalated it. I said, I just stood up for my friend. I said, because I wasn't about to let that idiot talk to my friend like that and push my friend around when my friend did absolutely nothing wrong. I said, wow, who cares? He accidentally bumped some guy when he was trying to put the beers down on a table, I said, my friend even apologized. And then the manager was like, yeah, I see your guys' point, but you see where I'm coming from? I was like, yeah, I see exactly where you're coming from. I said, but it was an accident, I said, accidents happen. I said, I didn't see it because I was in the bathroom, but my friend told me all about it when I came out. So I said, I was just sticking up for my friend, Yo, Tinder Immortal, what's up? So that's the only time I've ever almost got thrown out of a bar. But Visions, I promise you, whenever I come to visit, we will not get thrown out of a bar, buddy. So that's pretty much what I was telling you guys for a whole 25 minutes. And you guys didn't even hear any of it because the internet crapped out. So, yeah, I was just like... Then when I realized it, I was like, oh, shit. I'm like, I just told that whole story, and they didn't even hear any of it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it is pouring down right now. I don't... Yakov, Rezi, Tinder Immortal, I know where Visions lives, but I don't know where you guys live. But hopefully it's not raining there. It is thundering, lightning, pouring down rain, going nuts. Anyway, Tinder Immortal, it's good to see you again in the chat. I haven't seen you in quite a while, so yeah. By the way, I just put up a new vlog, Tinder Immortal, so check it out. I know you love the vlogs too, just like everybody else. But I'll tell you, some fans just like the streams, and other fans like just the vlogs, and then there's some fans like you guys that like both. So I hope you enjoy it. I just haven't been in the editing mood. But I thought, you know what, I've got to get these out because I keep getting behind on my vlogs. So, yeah, I just haven't been in the editing mood. But I was like, you know what, I'm like, I haven't been creative in a while. I'm like, I got to throw up a vlog. So, it's like a 5 or 6 minute vlog. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed both the streams. I'm sorry that the internet crapped out, but that's pretty much all that you guys missed. So, anyway, I'm going to let you guys go because I've got to get something to eat. I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to take a nap before work. I feel great. So, Yakov, watch this again. Watch this again. And I'm going to review this tomorrow. I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I just haven't seen it all the way through. So, I'm actually looking forward to watching this. If I watch anything more tonight, Yakov, I'll let you know so you can watch the other one. But I'm definitely for sure watching this. So, if you guys want to watch this tonight and then chime in tomorrow, and add your 2 cents in, go for it, So, yeah. Yeah, Tinder Immortal, the internet crapped out. So, I pretty much had done a show for like an hour. Excuse me. And then I was trying to end it, and then when I was ending it, I was telling you guys an old college story. And I must have told the story for like 25, 30 minutes. Realized that you guys didn't hear any of that because the internet crapped out. And I was like, son of a bitch. And I hate when that happens because I'll be talking. Because I don't realize it right off the bat. I'll be talking, right? And then I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, did they hear or hear me talk about any of that? And so then I'll look and go, no, son of a bitch. I was talking for 30 minutes and they didn't even hear or see any of that. You know what I'm saying? So it sucked. So that's why I was like, because the last story was really in depth. The one that I just told right now, that was like a 10-second version of what I really said. So I'm glad you guys got to hear the end of it. And I just checked real quick to see if I was still alive. Thank God I'm still alive. But yeah, if you guys haven't checked out my new vlog, I just labeled it Indiana Jones 5. It's about 5 minutes long. So a real quick vlog. The last two vlogs have been real quick. Like when I went to the movie theaters and saw The Flash, I filmed like a little 3-4 minute vlog and did that. Indiana Jones, it was like 5 minutes. So when you get a chance, check it out. Are you gonna watch all the Pee Wee Herman movies? Well, I only have two Tender Immortal. I heard Pixel told me about his death. Apparently, he died today, which is very sad. And madness ensues or something like that. So, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I don't have all of them Tender Immortal. I just have the two. But one of these days I'll watch the third one. But the best scene ever in Pee-wee, it's a mixture between his breakfast making machine. I absolutely love that scene, the breakfast making machine, and probably when him and Francis fight like in the bathtub, but like the bathtub is like a fucking pool or some shit that he's in, like in his gigantic going nuts like mansion, So those two scenes are always funny, So anyway, I'm gonna take off. But I just wanted to let you guys know it was nothing that you guys did, nothing I did. Like some fans were like, "Whoa, did Fears get angry and just like take off?" No, I didn't get angry and take off. Someone's calling me. Hang on. Give me 1 second. Anyway, but yeah, I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. So yeah, so the internet just crapped out for like it took like 20 to 25, or not 25. It took about 20 minutes to get the internet flowing again. But anyway, I hope you guys both enjoyed this little mini stream. I was just kind of filling you guys in what happened, because I know some people were like, "What happened, Fears? What's going on?" And I was like, "Nothing happened." I'm like, it just internet crapped out. So anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on. But be sure to watch this if you guys want to chime in and tell me your thoughts about this movie. I'm gonna watch this movie tonight, and then I'll review it tomorrow for you guys, because I've seen just bits and pieces of it, but I haven't seen the whole thing. But be sure to check it out, especially Visions, because Visions, you love this movie. So anyway, cannot wait to watch this movie. Anyway, I'm taking off, but I will see you guys later. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to Fears Vlogs, FearsMan26. Check out. I'm going to download it right now. Good idea with the Pee-wee movies. Yeah. But eventually I'll watch those Visions. But be sure to watch this tonight too. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to FearsMan26. Fears Vlogs. Check me out. Check me out on TikTok. I've gotten so many subscribers. We're so close to hitting 9,000 on TikTok. I only need a couple of hundred more. So tell your friends about my TikToks. Tell your friends about my podcast and Fears Vlogs and FearsMan26, the main channel. Check out my friend Yakovovich on Spotify. He makes that music, man. He makes that. Yakov, I don't remember what type of music you do, but check it out. Just write, Yakov, and it'll pop up probably. Check out Tender Immortal. I don't know if you still do your Twitch casts on Twitch, but if you do, check out Tender Immortal on Twitch casts. Anyway, check her out. And Tender Immortal, just like Visions, I hope we get to hang out one day, because Tender Immortal, we have been friends for quite a long time. So Tender Immortal, we definitely have to hang out at some point. I don't remember. I think you live near California. I think somewhere there. I think you told me that once. I can't remember, but you live nowhere near Yakovich. I mean, not Yakovich. You don't live anywhere near Visions, because Visions lives like in the Oregon area, But anyway, hopefully, we get to hang out one day, Tender Immortal, because you're a pretty cool chick. You should watch American Psycho 2 as well. It's awful. Really? They made a second one? Oh my, hang on, wait a minute. I hope the internet doesn't crap out, Visions. I've got to find this trailer. Really? I had no idea they made a sequel. Oh my god, hang on. Give me 1 second. I hope the internet doesn't crap out when I watch this trailer, so hang on, just give me 1 second. Okay, so American Psycho 2 trailer. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, my God. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. It's got that girl in it that was in that 70s show that goes out with Ashton Kutcher. Oh, Lord. This does not look good. Wow, okay, so they made it in 2002. When did they make this? They made this in 2000. Okay, so they made it like 1 year apart, 1 or 2 years apart. So, okay. All right. So let's watch this trailer. Visions, you're kind of blowing my mind, buddy. I had no idea. No idea that they made a sequel to this. Oh my God. Yeah, it's with Mila. Yeah. She's in that 70s show. She's married to Ashton Kutcher. My mind has been blown. I've seen bits and pieces of this, but I had no idea they made a sequel to it. Oh my Lord. Visions always finds these gems, man, these hilarious gems. Let's see how terrible and hilarious this is. All right, let's check it out. All right.
You up for playing outside the lines?
All
You do it quiet and you do it clean. If your cover is blown, you have to save yourself.
All right. There's a commercial. Hang on real quick. All right, give me 1 second. All right. All right, here we go.
New card. What do you think?
Oh, very nice.
He was the most notorious serial killer of his time.
So what do you do?
I'm into, murders and executions mostly.
With an almost perfect track record.
Do you have any witnesses or fingerprints?
Actually, yes.
Now, the one that got away is picking up where he left off.
Oh my God. Holy shit, William Shatner is in this? Oh my God, Visions. I just saw William Shatner in this trailer. My mind is officially blown. Oh my God.
Psycho continues. Angrier. Deadlier. And sexier than ever before.
That's true. She's pretty sexy. So, violenter, meaner, sexier. At least she's got her sexiness going for it, you know. This does look terrible, Visions. This looks horrible. Wow. And she looks so young in this. Like, this must have been her first film. So, yeah. Yeah, the Shat Man. That's right. I could not. As soon as I saw William Shatner, I was like, you gotta be fucking shitting me. I'm like, no way is he in this. I was like, why in the world would one of the greatest guys in Star Trek history? I've met the guy. Bill Shatner is so nice. Well, a lot of people say he's a dick. He wasn't a dick to me. When I met him at Comic-Con, Visions, he was like the nicest guy in the world, you know? Like, I had a good, 5 or 6 minutes with him. And he did something so cool. Like, there was a couple of, douchebags behind me that was like, hey, man, you're taking too long. And then Shatner looked at him and said, excuse me, I'm talking to Fears. You know, you can wait. And then those two idiots were like, whatever, we're leaving your line. And Will Shatner was like, yeah, let him leave the line. He goes, nobody rushes my line. He goes, I'm talking to Fears. He didn't say my actual name, but he goes, I'm talking to you. He goes, those guys can wait. I said, well, and I even said, well, I don't want to hold up your line. He's like, no, man. He goes, we're having a conversation. He goes, I'm not going to let someone ruin our conversation. And I just said, well, hey, I just want to let you know that I'm a big fan. And I said, I don't have enough money to get a photo with you, but I said, I've got the last $50-$60 is going to go for, an autograph. And he's like, oh, it's a shame we can't take a photo together. I said, yeah, but I'm sure maybe I'll see you at another con. I said, the point is, I've got just enough money to get an autograph, and that's what I really want, So it's back in Missouri somewhere in a box, but I have an autograph, and I got a good 5-6 minutes with him, Visions, and that was pretty cool. I was like, this is great. Fucking Jim Kirk, the myth, the man, the legend, Star Trek fucking Enterprise. Oh my God. I'm talking to the man, dude. The guy that started it all, Some of my fans are not into Star Trek. Me and Yakovich, we're big Star Trek fans. Visions, I don't know. I don't know if you're into Star Trek, right? I don't think I've ever asked you. I don't think I've ever asked you if you're into Star Trek. But let me know if you are. If you're not, that's okay. I'm very big into Star Trek. Very, very big. I've met a couple of Star Trek people. I've met Will Shatner. I've met, I wish I could have met Leonard Nimoy, but unfortunately he passed away. I would have loved to met Mr. Spock. Live long and prosper, motherfuckers. But unfortunately, I never got to meet him. I met Shatner. I've met Denise Crosby. Had wine with Denise Crosby. Fucking Tasha Yar, motherfuckers. That's right. That was a great day. Getting drunk with Denise Crosby. Randall is so jealous. And I was like, Randall, it is pretty fucking great that I got to drink wine with her. It was great. Sadly, Fears was an idiot and I didn't flip on the video camera. I got a picture with her, though. I got a couple pictures with her, and in one of those pictures, you see us, cheering our wine glasses. But, so at least I got photographic evidence of it, but not video evidence. Because how great would that have been to see in a vlog? You know what I'm saying, guys? That would have been great. That would have been spectacular. What up, Eddie? I'm just doing a second stream because the first stream got kind of crapped out on, And then, who else have I seen? I've met, oh, the guy that played Q. I met the guy that plays Riker. I've met LeVar Burton. LeVar Burton was extremely nice. Who else have I met? Oh, God. Oh, I met Will Wheaton. Will Wheaton was cool. I think that's everybody. So I haven't met the entire Star Trek people, but I met somebody else, too. I met the guy that played the Gorn. The very first Gorn that was in the first Star Trek. I forgot his name, but I met that guy. I met that guy, so yeah. What about the Asian guy? No, I haven't met him, Tinder Immortal. I met the guy that played the first Gorn. Who else? I've met the guy that played Neelix in Star Trek Voyager. I forgot his name. He was a nice guy. So I've met a couple of them. But not everybody. But the people that I have met, super nice, super cool. And, but I remember a bunch of people saying, oh, Fears, I can't believe you met Will Shatner. Was he a dick? Was he an asshole? I was like, no, why would he be? And he's like, oh, man, he goes, I met him and he was a total fucking dick. I was like, he wasn't a dick to me. He was asking questions. He was like, hey, what's your favorite Star Trek episode that I'm in? Hey, what's your favorite Star Trek movie? And I was like, oh, God, I love the episode where you and Spock, time travel back to, the 1930s, and you have to, set the future right and stuff in order for, your guys' universe to have, Starfleet. And then he goes, oh, yeah, that's a good episode. And then I guess he couldn't remember. And he goes, was that in the first season or the second season? And in my mind, I was like, well, wouldn't you know because you were actually on the fucking set? But I guess he's filmed so much Star Trek shit he can't remember. So I was like, that actually was towards the end of season 1. He goes, oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I remember now. I remember. And then he goes, what's your favorite Star Trek movie? I said, that you were in? And he goes, yeah. I said, oh, my all-time favorite is Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home, where you guys time travel back to 1980s, San Francisco. And he was like, oh, yeah. He goes, Leonard directed that. I said, yeah. I said, he did a great job. I said, that movie's fucking great. I said, that movie is fucking awesome, So, yeah. Well, I guess the only good thing about the internet crapping out is that you guys got a vlog today and not one stream from Fears, but 2 streams. But anyway, I'm taking off. But Visions, do your homework. Watch this. And not just Visions. Everybody watch this tonight. I'm going to watch it before I go into work, and I will review it tomorrow. Again, and in Visions, I'll write you tomorrow. If I watch anything else besides this, I'll let you know so you can watch it. But so far, I'm just going to watch this and probably a few more episodes of MASH 4077. I'm almost done with Season 7. There's 11 seasons. That's a lot of MASH. So I finished Season 6 last night, going into Season 7, and I'm about halfway through Season 7. So hopefully by tonight or tomorrow I'll be done with Season 7, rolling on to Season 8. I cannot wait to review MASH for you guys. It's pretty good so far. Good old classic entertainment, 70s. Well, it started in the 70s, and I think it finished like late 80s because it had so many seasons. The Big Bang Theory's like that. The Big Bang Theory had 12 seasons. 12 years of nerdage. That's pretty good. Most television shows, after like the 7th season, they crap out. Like, that's what happened with Star Trek The Next Generation. That's what happened with Deep Space Nine. That's what happened with fucking Voyager, you know? Star Trek Voyager, that had 7 seasons. Hell, Star Trek Picard is only going to have 3 seasons. And I've really been enjoying watching it. In between MASH, I've been watching a little bit of Battlestar Galactica. That's pretty good. Not the newer version, the old 70s version, Visions. I don't know. Visions, did you ever watch any Battlestar Galactica? It's kind of a mixture of like Star Trek, Star Wars, and like Indiana Jones all mixed together. That was my vibes that I was getting off of Battlestar Galactica. Never even heard of it until I saw it in Walmart one day. I grabbed it, did some research, and I was like, okay, I could probably get into a little bit of Battlestar Galactica. Let's give it a go. It was only like $24.99 for the old series. I don't know how much the new series, because I looked up on the internet. They did a series in the 70s that only lasted 2 seasons, and that's the original one. And then the new version filmed from 2004 to 2009. So that one had a couple of more seasons. So if I like the old version of Battlestar Galactica, maybe I'll get the new version of it. Apparently, like it's a sequel or some shit to the 70s one, so we'll see. And I've been watching a little bit of the new MacGyver in between MASH, so because MacGyver's still up there, and that had 5 seasons, the new version of it, and I'm only on season 3. I've been kind of rocking on season 3 off of MacGyver for quite a while, so I jumped back between those 3. But anyway, I'm taking off, but I'm going to watch this, and I'm going to watch this fucking hilarious guy run down halls, butt-ass naked, with blood all over him, killing this really hot, sexy chick in a motel or in an apartment complex or some crazy shit. I don't know. Why is he naked? I have no idea, because he's an absolute fucking nutcase. Why does he have nothing on but white shoes? I don't know. We're going to find out. We'll find out tonight. We'll find out. But Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. Thank you guys so much for being awesome fans. Thanks for all the comments, the views, the likes. You guys are awesome. Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. Have a wonderful night. And I'm taking off. But I will see you guys later. Alligator. All right, bye. Schlunk!